Hello and welcome to my course sites. Here you will find my courseware I have made for this class. So if you click on Content, iSpring Suite, and my Jeopardy game is here. So you will find here that my Jeopardy game has the audio of me reading the slides and reading the questions out loud will play automatically, so you can either let it play through or you can pause it. I have made a math review Jeopardy game for the upcoming math New York State exam that's happening next week. I know my students are tired from the ELA of all the practice tests and constantly filling in bubbles and just doing practice questions. I wanted to change it up a bit, so I figured making a review game that is Jeopardy based would be fun and an exciting way to review for this test. I'm using it in my class currently with my third grade class, and we are doing centers. So one of the centers uses the smartboard with the Jeopardy game on top of it. I have other math centers running, geometry center, a multiple choice center, a measurement center, and this is just one of the centers. But you can use it as a whole class. I have a small group using it, but it can be whole class divided into teams, or it can be a small group divided up. So once you hit start, I have the four options. I have measurements, fractions, geometry, and I don't think I can move that, but it's just miscellaneous. It's a bunch of different questions from different areas of math that's not included in measurements, fractions, and geometry. I have the prices ranging from $200 to $800. 200 being the easier questions and 800 being the harder. So for this video, I will choose measurements for 200.
Question for 200.
And that's my voice recording, reading the question.
What is the length of the block in inches?
So the question is, what is the length of the block in inches? So the students have to look at the block, look at the ruler, and see that it is 5 inches. And they would write that on their whiteboards, or if they're doing it in a notebook, in their notebook. I prefer whiteboards for this so they can quickly erase, quickly write it, hold it up so that I can see it to check it, and then once everybody has their answers up, I will click on the answer, and I read the answer out loud, and the answer is listed there. This button is clicking to go back home, and we're back home again. I can choose geometry for 600, and I'll read the question.
Geometry question for 600. Name the triangle. The options are equilateral, isosceles, right, or scalene triangle.
So the students using their knowledge will write down which type of triangle it is. Once they've all shown the answer, I will click on answer.
Scalene triangle.
Or if they are in small groups, they will have a student who is in charge of clicking on the board. They will click it and see their answer and check their answer and keep score. Going back home, we can do a miscellaneous for 400.
Factoring question for 400. List the factors for the number below. 52.
So the students will be required to list the factors that go along with 52. And the answer is listed, and it brings you back home. Again, every slide has autoplay, so I will read the question out loud, read the answer out loud, the cost and which section it's in, and it'll play automatically. You can either pause it right when it happens or just mute the game if you don't want to hear it. And we'll just show you one more.
Measurement question for 800. Convert the given measure into new units. 5,000 centimeters equals blank meters.
So the students will convert to 50 meters. And press back home. And that is the Jeopardy game I created to review. This can be used from grades 3 to 5. All are testing for math next week, so it's a great way to change it up and make it a little more fun than doing practice exams. Thank you for watching.